Hello guys, my name is Emmanuel. I want to talk to you today about something. It is about finishing your academic training in the area of finance and accounting and getting a relevant job. What did I say? Finishing your training in the area of accounting and finance and getting a relevant job. I have ever seen that getting a job is a very difficult thing in the world, and employment generally is a very big problem that the globe is trying to fight. But then I just want to give a small hint. This may help you, it might help somebody, it might help someone who has studied in the area of finance and is outside there trying to figure out how to get a relevant job. So let us begin. Finance is a very complex and enjoyable field. I have to say the truth, it is a complex and enjoyable field. However, the training that you get in the university or in the college in finance, being it a CPA, being it a diploma, being it a degree, being it a CCA, need you to get practical working skills or practical experience or relevant skills that can make you to become a complete finance practitioner. So after getting this academic training, you now need the technical training. There are three areas that I want to talk about, and I believe this will help you very much. Number one, I want to reiterate that finance or accounting is a practical job. This means that when you graduate from school or when you finish your academic training as a finance person or your academic training in the field or area of finance or accounting, you don't need to end there. You need to do more for you to be able to fit in the job market, to be able to get a relevant work that meet your educational training as a finance or as an accounting person. So what do I mean here? What I mean is you need training in the practical field. Where do you get this training in the practical field? This is a big question that somebody may ask. You get this training by first volunteering. Tomorrow is an International Volunteers Day. Thank God. This video has come on time for you to know that you cannot make it without sacrificing. So first, volunteer, offer free services in any institution that accept your skills or your services. Please give your time, volunteer, and don't expect a pay when you are volunteering. Expect to acquire relevant knowledge that can add to your educational knowledge. So the skills of doing work are different from the knowledge that we get from the university. But now, when you get the two, you match them together and you become a solid and a strong person. So mark me right, after graduating, get a place to volunteer within your area of study, finance or accounting, so that you can be able to know how the accounting principles are applied, how balance sheet is prepared, how cash or funds forecasts are prepared, how budgets are prepared, how budgets versus actual are monitored, how journals are prepared, how trial balance are prepared, and so on and so on and so on. So do not think that when you graduate from the university and then you come home, already the jobs are there that you can apply without attaching the relevant skills that are needed for that particular job for you, and then you go through. No, it doesn't work like that. You must make sure that your educational skills are backed up with your technical skills. The technical skills you can get through volunteering. That is it. Step number one. Finance is a practical job. After finishing, you have to volunteer to get the practical skills. Then you are a complete finance person who has both the educational skills and the practical skills. Number two, you need to know as a finance person that getting job in the area of finance is one of the difficult things, because finance is the heart of every institution. Again, finance is the heart of every institution. So if finance is the heart of every institution, take for example like your heart, you cannot allow somebody to play with it. So the employer also does not want to allow someone to play with the heart of their institutions. That means for you to be given that opportunity to be a finance person in those institutions, you must be that person that the institution has trusted, can take can manage the finances in a very good way, can do very good reporting, can do very good forecasting, can do very good transactions, can do very good internal controls, can do very good budgeting, and so on. So you need to also make sure that all operations that whatever that you are going to do is going to be the one that the management will use for making decisions in the organization. Whatever reports that you are going to produce are going to be the reports that management will use for making decisions in the institution. If it is a company, whatever reports, being it profit and loss, statements, balance sheets, bank reconciliation statements, or whatever reports or statements that you prepare, are the one that the management of that particular institution or the board of directors or the shareholders will use for making their decision. So if you make a wrong report, management will make wrong decisions. So we finance people are considered to be the engine of the institutions, and for so reasons it is always difficult for us to get jobs, because the person who wants to give you the job wants to be sure and certain that you are the one who is going to produce the correct reports that will make management to make correct decisions. So you need to understand that it is not easy, and for you to make it easy, you must always be at par with the financial knowledge, financial principles, with all that is required in the area of finance. Equip yourself, get certifications, practice, obtain the relevant skills that are required, then you are good to go. Number 3, do regular trainings as a finance person. Finance does not require lazy people. I'm sorry to say this. Finance is not for lazy people. Accounting is defined as a science and an art. In the area of sciences, everybody who embarks in the area of sciences makes sure that he or she is always not lazy. Take for instance, a doctor in the civil hospital who graduated in 1978 has never been reading the changes that are taking place, the new vaccines that have been developed. He doesn't even know the new technology that is used in the hospital. Do you think this person will give relevant medication for someone? No. He will definitely not know what is happening in the medical field. He will definitely not know what is supposed to happen tomorrow in the medical field, and he will not be able to prescribe correct medication to clients. The same thing happens to us, the finance people. When you are a finance person, you must make sure that you always do regular trainings. You have to practice. You have to make sure that you either do personal practice, or you can go online. Google these days help a lot. You can go online, you get tutorials on Google in relation to finance, or you can do consulting. You can go and consult from friends, from supervisors, to make sure that whatever that you don't know or whatever that you are forgetting, you are again reminded, or you are again able to know, so that you can be able to remain at the par. So this is very important, very, very important for you, very, very important for anyone who wants to embark in the area of finance. This I am bringing to you because I believe it will help you. It will help someone who need to be guided on how to correlate academic training in finance and getting a relevant job. It is very important. Please do share this video so that it can be able to help another person. Thank you for watching.